Welcome, football fans, to the Football Fans Kitchen.
Vamos!
In the Football Fans Kitchen, we slice, we dice, we dissect, and also bisect all footballing stories making the rounds. Don't forget, it's a football show that tickles your fancy, whether you're Francis or Nancy. Welcome on the show. And don't forget, today we'll be looking at the review of the 2025-2026 match day 1 of the English Premier League season. And we had Liverpool with that wonderful victory in a 6-goal thriller against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, you not really blame them. They had to sell their whole defensive line just because they needed money. The small teams will always get to sell most times. And if you look at the teams, they sold those players to big teams. One of them went to Paris Saint-Germain, the other one went to Real Madrid, the other one went to Liverpool, the champions, and one of them went to Arsenal. So if you look at the players they sold, they all went to big teams, and the bigger teams will always look out for the smaller team star players, and that's exactly what happened to Bournemouth. But a good one that they were able to still give Liverpool a run for their money in that encounter. Semedo with a wonderful performance, and he was actually racially abused by someone that was on the wheelchair, a Liverpool fan. Okay, I've got some football fans right here in the studio, and they're also very good football analysts. I'll be looking at exactly what went down in the first weekend of the English Premier League. Yes. Joining me on the program, we have got Akaniene, a Chelsea fan. Let me just break that one up for you. I've also got Uba right here in the studio. Forget about the Paris Saint-Germain jerseys, where I don't know if he's supporting Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or.
I support good teams.
You support good teams.
Teams that perform.
But how would you feel if Dembele wins the Ballon d'Or?
Well, even though I want my star boy or my player Rafinha to win the Ballon d'Or, well, it's not bad. I mean, though he didn't really perform at the club, even despite all the things we did for him, but still, I feel like, well, he deserves good thing, right? Yeah, he deserves good things. So if he wins the Ballon d'Or, it's not a problem for me. It's not a problem.
And also joining us on the program is David. David is a Barcelona fan. He's wearing his Spotify Barcelona jersey. Welcome.
So glad to be here. I love the ambience of this very place I am.
Okay, David is ready to give us, I hope you no go throw stone, knock us for head. We're going to have a wonderful conversation today. Don't forget the English Premier League is back, the 54th edition of it. Liverpool starting off wonderfully well at the Anfield for their title defense. But the biggest question is, will they be able to defend the title that they won last season in Arne Slot's very first season? Don't forget, 9 matches were played, and later on today, being Monday, we're going to have Everton take on Leeds United. I'm looking forward to seeing Jack Grealish at Everton. But on the other side, let's have conversation. 9 matches were played, 6 wins, and we had 3 draws. Out of the 6 wins, we had 4 home wins, 2 away wins coming in from Manchester City against Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Millinox, and Arsenal at the Old Trafford. The other 3 draws, I don't know if they chop draw soup or Bina Ogbono. We had Chelsea a goalless draw against Crystal Palace at the Stamford Bridge. We had Fulham drawing against their own opponent Brighton and Hove Albion, while we saw Aston Villa and Newcastle United. I tagged them the dark horses in the English Premier League this season. Both of them played a goalless draw also. They don't even knock posts. But a wonderful one. Thank you so much for joining. And let's get straight over to the conversation. How do you feel that the EPL is back, the very first weekend? Did he come back with a banger? Let me start with your Akaniene, AK.
So, guys, the Premier League is back, and I was so excited to have the Premier League back. And what a game it was between Manchester United and Arsenal.
He don't leave your own game. You don't leave your own
game. No, actually, I'm going to the star match of the
No, start from home.
No Chelsea fan will be proud of that game. I'm telling you for a fact.
I wasn't
I'm sure,
proud.
I'm sure they were not even happy.
You should know why I'm concerned about that game.
This smile,
the reason why I'm going to that game.
I doubt this smile on your faces.
Their game no concern
The question was it a banger? That's the question.
You mean the Arsenal Man U game?
They are looking for.
no.
They are looking forward to bantering other
Premier League
teams.
being back. Was it a banger?
Obviously, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Come on.
Why was it a banger?
We had 23 goals scored. 23 goals. Despite the fact that the high-scoring, high-flying Chelsea couldn't score, it still doesn't take anything out of the thing. Like,
You people
the
are
Premier
fine.
League is
You are
back in its full glory. And it was exciting, guys.
Okay, when we leave, okay. Dave, the Premier League is back. How do you? I know you're not a Premier League fan, but you're a football fan. And I know one thing for sure. Even though you're a Barcelona fan, I know you still support one team in England.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. You're
Man City, should I guess?
citizens.
Why is it that most Barcelona fans are always supporting Manchester City?
Pep Guardiola effects.
No, not really Guardiola. You know one thing? I feel it's the fact that I have to laugh. It's the fact that at that time, Man City were not really a Champions League team.
Yeah.
So that's why you guys settled for Manchester City, right?
Yeah, kind of. Everybody have their own perspective why they settled for.
So why did you settle?
I settled for Man City. If you can remember Messi and Milner, that Champions League match where the whole crowd was like, "Wow, who did this?" and stuff like that.
Even Guardiola was in the crowd.
Yeah, he was in the crowd. So that expression, and I was like, "Wow, I would love to support the team that Messi tried to do one or two things."
Rubbish. To this list.
That was 2015 Champions League.
Yeah.
That Barcelona went on to win against Juventus in the final. So how was the weekend? The EPL.
The EPL is back, like he said, and it's back with a banger. Though some new signings didn't perform to expectations, but I think the weekend is about, the Premier League is about consistency. It's not just the first match, because
It looks like what Cole Palmer said. Cole Palmer tweeted and said, "It's not a sprint.
It's not a
Yeah,
sprint,
it's a marathon."
It's a marathon.
So
Yeah.
I don't say that excuse. I don't say that excuse, but it was a good excuse. This kind of excuse where you say, "Okay, now good one." They come back.
So if you look at things, Manchester United, sorry, I'm diverting into, since I'm a Man City supporter, I would think I would go for my arch rival, which is Manchester United. They were the only Premier League big team, acclaimed big team, that proved the point. Because Manchester City, we had 3 points. Liverpool, we had 3 points. Arsenal had 3 points. Even Chelsea, they had a draw.
We had 1 point.
8 points, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But Manchester, they proved the point. And the points that they proved was that they can end the season with 15 and start the season with 15.
You know, actually, when the league table came out, even before the first game,
Yeah.
Manchester United maintained their position from last season. And after the first round of matches, Manchester United still maintained the 15th position.
But the thing
That's what we call consistency.
in the league is every game matters. That's the truth.
Yeah,
Every
it's
game
true.
matters.
It's true.
So you said Man United proved the
They
point.
proved the
They
point.
proved a very good point. It's good to be consistent.
Okay, it looks like this matter is going to make a whole lot of sense. But let's get to hear from Uba. How did you see the very first weekend of the English Premier League?
Very big fan of the Premier League, even though I don't actually support any club there.
But,
I just love
let me
Barcelona.
guess that you don't support any club, but you're always very happy when some of the big teams are beaten
Yeah,
by.
very well.
So let me ask you like a question: if Chelsea and Arsenal play, which of the teams would you want to win?
I would want Arsenal to win. At least.
If Man U and Arsenal are playing, which team would you want to win?
If Man U plays against any other team, I'm supporting that other team. even if it is Aqua United,
How
I'm
come?
supporting that other team.
You clearly said that you don't support a particular team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then how come you are actually because
Do you
from
know
the way you
love-
are sounding,
Do you
it
know the
looks as
love
if-
of bantering? Do you know that happiness that comes with bantering Manchester United?
But I don't see any connection.
because they always prove a
Barcelona
point,
and
right?
Manchester United.
They always prove a point. Actually,
So,
always prove a
so
point.
the bantering of Man U is very interesting.
Very-
Like last season, I know Man U proved points. Several times they prove a point.
A lot of points.
A lot of points that
How
they
can
prove.
a new manager coming after 27 games? He wins only 7 games out of 27. Who does that?
Let me tell you who does that. Ruben Yeah, of course. Ruben Amorim can do anything.
And out of 27 games, he actually lost 15 of those games. Are you kidding me, bro?